It's clear that every guy may not have the same opinion of the perfect girl. However, the media has forced the idea that a perfect girl exists, even though each definition may be different. Match.com claims 1 in 5 relationships start online, and eHarmony claims it's responsible for 2% of all US marriages. In fact, dating sites have gotten so specific that you can find a dating site for almost any ethnicity, race, orientation, or interest. The concept of the perfect girl and the explosion of dating sites started to fascinate me. I wanted to explore both topics at once, and I decided I would attempt to create a perfect girl using an online dating site.
My perfect girl would...
My dream girl has,
My perfect girl would...
My perfect girl would be nice eyes, nice smile.
Nice, caring, funny. Hopefully think I'm funny.
Is somebody who laughs at my jokes.
She's funny, she has a sense of humor, she likes my jokes. She loves me. She thinks I am the funniest person out there. Ever. Funnier than Andy Samberg.
Be kind of artsy, into indie and like different kind of, underground music and art type things. And
She likes cool music. She likes current movies, current bands.
Likes good music, kind of indie music, rock music. Good to go to concerts, but also likes to read and think about things.
I would hope she'd be smart,
smile when she looks at me, do interesting things with me.
and as long as we can get along, then that's all I really need.
Sparkling white teeth. They're straight. She has a nice smile.
And loves to smile.
She's generally fit. She's not overweight. She could be of average build. That's not entirely important.
She'd be hot.
To tackle this, I needed a few things. First, I needed a girl. My friend Marie jumped at the opportunity. Second, I needed a dating site. I decided to go with OkCupid because I was on it myself and I knew my way around, but also because it's free. I decided to bring my friend Marie, who was playing the part of the perfect girl, in to help me create the profile. Marie and I decided to create a whole persona for our mystery girl. We named her Courtney, and she was currently a student at BU who is majoring in English with a minor in photography. Her goal was to be a teacher. The first element of the profile we needed were pictures.
I don't know. What do you think though? Do you think that people on these sites are looking at faces or also personality?
I think it's good to have one personality thing.
Yeah.
It's okay, here's me and some cool.
How many pictures are normal?
I think we don't need more than 4, but you can have more. But I would say most people have 3 to 4 pictures. We ultimately decided on 5 pictures that made Courtney seem fun, adventurous, and cute. Even though we had the pictures, we still had to create the online dating profile. OkCupid has a series of profile categories that help users get a better idea of who you are.
My self-summary. I feel as if the rest of this profile is a self-summary. Look for it below. The first things people usually notice about me. My smile, and I'm always up for an adventure. Favorite books, movies, shows, music, and food. Augustin Burroughs, Radiohead, American Beauty, Muffin Tops, Kurt Vonnegut, The Beatles, Brownie Corners, Good Will Hunting. The 6 things I can never live without. I spend a lot of time thinking about. On a typical Friday night, I am out with friends at a bar or having a laid-back night watching a movie.
Certain elements of the profile were baited to attract guys. The TV shows were very male skewing.
Arrested Development, Parks and Recreation, The Office, Mad Men, Breaking Bad, The Wire, Party Down.
We decided to be a little bit racy and even gross with our most private thing as a way of luring guys into messaging us.
What if he did something like a skinny dip in the fountain, like the reflection pool?
But that's wild.
That is kind of wild.
The most private thing I'm willing to admit. I may or may not have skinny dipped in the Charles.
Within 5 minutes of finishing the profile, we already had our first message.
We have a new
Oh
message.
my god, another one? Leandro. Hi, how are you? Oh my god. We don't even have a profile of you. Get out of here.
No, we have not fully created
Stop.
this
We're
thing.
not? Okay, Cupid.
You have a new message. It just says, hi, how are you?
Could we check him out?
Alright, let's check him out. Oh my god. He is on the Jersey Shore.
I think he's Pauly D's little brother.
I work in a Jewish restaurant like 10 years now. I'm cook chef on Kitchen. What?
He can't even spell and he's applying, he wants to hang out with a English major. Are you kidding? Get out of town, Leandro.
Things were about to get a little crazy.
So I think guys look for a girl, I guess for dating.
I think guys want somebody who's,
I think guys want a girl who will.
I think guys are pretty much looking for Zooey Deschanel at this point. She's quirky and cute and kind of makes me want to bomb, but she's funny and she sings and she wears old-timey dresses and I don't know.
Make them laugh because all my guy friends say that that's what they look for.
Sense of humor, girl who's nice.
funny, sane, but also super attractive.
Who is laid back, it's not gonna be dramatic or annoying.
Spontaneous, interesting, and girls that don't change their personality just because they're around a guy.
I think guys want a girl who will have sex with them, clean up after them, and cook for them.
I guess it depends, some of them just want sex and cleaning and food.
I think guys want a girl who is a cross between their best friend and their mom. Because you want to be able to hang out like best friends, but then you want to be able to be taken care of like your mom.
I guess those would probably be the main ones.
I think guys are looking for a girl that they can take home to their mom, but is also looking to have fun.
But then there's also the Hollywood standard blonde, big boobs kind of thing.
And also big tits and a firm ass.
OkCupid asks personality questions that fall into three main categories. Relationship preferences. How long do you want your next relationship to last? What's the most important thing about getting to know someone new? Could you date someone who is really quiet? Once you're intimate, how often would you and your significant other have sex? Would you consider sleeping with someone on the first date? Morality and beliefs. Do you often make jokes that offend more uptight people? For you personally, is abortion an option in case of accidental pregnancy? Should evolution and creationism be taught side by side in school? Which best describes your political beliefs? Do you think homosexuality is a sin? And general preferences. Regardless of future plans, what's more interesting to you right now? In a certain light, wouldn't nuclear war be exciting? Do spelling mistakes annoy you? By answering these questions, people are able to see their match compatibility with Courtney when they check her profile. Finally, Courtney had a personality, and she cared about things. I was curious to see how guys responded to her now. The first few messages, I felt compelled to have Courtney reply.
Hi, I am Andrew, nice to meet. I am not gonna lie, I hate English and I am awful at it, so don't judge for my grammar, ha ha ha, but you seem like a lot of fun, I'd love to get to know you better.
I appreciate you being honest about your grammar and hatred for English, but I don't really see myself being with someone like that. Also, I'm looking for people in Boston. Good luck.
Ahoy! I must admit, I'm resisting the urge to proclaim my love for you based on the fact that you study photography, are a fan of The Wire, and you ride bikes.
I appreciate your kindness, but I think you're coming on a little too strong. There's a lot of girls who like those things, though. Don't worry. You'll find another one soon, I'm sure.
I beat up my teddy bear, and it ran away. Can I cuddle with you instead?
I'm sorry, but I don't cuddle with people I don't know.
I wanted to make sure she let them down easy, while still complimenting them.
I'm doing well. However, I'm looking for people who are closer to the Boston area. Good luck finding someone. Thanks for the interest, but I'm just not interested.
Sometimes I would have Courtney give them some constructive criticism.
You seem cool too, Flavio. However, I don't think we really have many similar interests. I do think you should embrace your love of 500 Days of Summer, though. Maybe you'll find your dream girl because of it.
After the messages started, I noticed a few trends. First, the well-put-together messages almost always reference something in Courtney's profile.
You seem like you could tell a good story. Let's hear about this skinny dipping adventure. Makes you sound adventurous and like a risk taker.
Though I've never skinny dipped in the Charles, I have drunkenly ridden my bike off one of the docks into the water. Pretty funny and gross.
I'm pretty impressed that you skinny dipped in the Charles and survived. I thought that water was deadly.
Guys were using them as conversation starters, an in. Another guy asked Courtney to tell him one non-awesome thing about herself.
You love dogs, have great taste in television, and are studying photography. Tell me one non-awesome thing about yourself.
I told him she picked her nose, and he responded saying that was perfectly acceptable. However, there were certain guys who would simply rank Courtney on a 1 to 5 scale, and not even send her a message. I really didn't appreciate when guys did this. If you cared enough to rank the girl highly, write her a short note. The worst part, though, were the people who actually made a real effort to make a connection with Courtney. They were opening up to her, and I felt bad about it.
Hey, how are you? You seem like a pretty cool person, and are very beautiful. I'd like to get to know you. What sort of music do you usually listen to? What else do you like to do?
Once or twice I even considered telling Marie about these guys, in hopes she'd want to meet them. But then I realized the profile wasn't actually her. Because of this, I decided to shut Courtney down. However, right before I did, I got an important email from OkCupid. Enough people had given Courtney a high rating, so Courtney was officially considered hot. This meant she was going to be matched with other people who had also been considered hot. In 3 weeks, though, she had received 47 messages and had over 300 profile views. I guess I didn't make that bad of a girl after all.